Comic-Con's going on, and we can see all of the excitement down there. The weather is perfect. It's perfect San Diego, and it's quintessential San Diego, but it always hasn't always been this way. To understand how we got to this, to Comic-Con being what it is right now, we got to go back to the beginning, back to 1969, when a group of kids were simply trying to find a community.
Barry is 12 years old. Richard's in his early teens as well. These are some of the only people who are really into comic books publicly and are selling them and talking about them.
That would be Richard Alf and Barry Alfonso, two of the founders of Comic-Con. We spoke with Matthew Klickstein. He's the author of See You at San Diego, an oral history of Comic-Con fandom and the triumph of geek culture. He explained that Barry actually took out an ad in a paper looking for people to sell and exchange comics with. That's how he met Sheldon Dorff, who had just moved from Detroit and came up with this idea after he had worked at a fan convention in his home city. We say fan convention because really it was called a triple fan fair, and it was about everything from comics to old movies, animation, other elements of what Klickstein calls geek culture. And that combination became the foundation of what we now know as Comic-Con.
It was always very important for them to bring in all these different kind of niche fandoms who would come together. And that's what these kids in San Diego, some as young as 12 years old, really wanted to create and really wanted to do. And of course, at the time, had no idea that it would turn into what it is today, 50 years later.
It didn't exactly start off as big as it is now. Fans, before they packed the convention center downtown, they met initially at Ken Kruger's bookstore in OB. That's where the Comic-Con committee was forged. They brought the first con to the basement of the U.S. Grant Hotel. They call it the Golden State Comic Mini-Con.
You really had the Jaws element of we're going to need a bigger boat. I mean, you can see it in the story of, you know, it's the old urban myths and such of Comic-Con starting in a basement, which it more or less kind of did, and it went from, you know, a little hotel basement to one year they were at UCSD. They were literally on campus, but that was a little bit too crazy.
Yeah, crazy, but just crazy enough to work. And from a few hundred people in 1970 to what it is today, this crowd and massive humanity that takes over San Diego for a weekend every summer. It's important to note that people that Klickstein mentioned are just a few of the key founders of Comic-Con. San Diego State has the Comic-Con's Kids Archive online. It's got interviews with all of the founders. We've put a link to that and some more information about all of the history of Comic-Con on our website, 10news.com.